Potentially desperate situation in Polk County where sheriff's patrols are being drastically cut.
For crime victims, that's going to mean longer response times, and some crimes they say won't be responded to at all. So we wanted to know what can be done to get those patrols back. Ken Body went to find out.
I'm here in Dallas, west of Salem, where the Polk County Sheriff is going through an agonizing time. He's got to cut his patrols basically in half because there's just not enough money to fund them.
It's extremely gut-wrenching to me.
Polk County Sheriff Bob Wolf says starting Saturday, he'll have to cut patrols from 20 hours a day to just 10, with only 2 patrol officers on the street covering 740 square miles.
The only calls that we will respond to when no one is on duty will be a situation in which it is a person-to-person's crime. In other words, it's an assault in progress, it's a robbery, armed robbery in progress.
And the sheriff tells me it will mean much longer response times. So I went to Rickreall, a town with no police force that depends on Polk County deputies to keep criminals at bay. What do you think about the reductions in the sheriff's office coverage?
It's a little bit concerning. We're a tight community. We don't have a lot of issues out here, but you know, an emergency situation, you'd like quick response times because there's definitely a lot of people that live out in rural areas.
The sheriff tells me a drastic reduction in federal timber payments and the November failure of a public safety levy put him in this situation. So I wanted to know if Polk County can find the money elsewhere. Can the county fill the gap that the sheriff department needs?
With its current taxes, no, it cannot.
Leaving Sheriff Wolf with no alternatives but to cut patrols and say goodbye to deputies who are leaving for other jobs because they see no future in Polk County.
It's tough.
Ironically, another county's similar woes could help Polk County. The Columbia County Sheriff tells me if their jail levy fails in May, he'll close his jail and pay Polk County $250,000 a year to house inmates here in Dallas. Polk County commissioners begin their budget process next week, but one of the commissioners told me that there's not enough money to restore those patrols. In Dallas, Oregon, Ken Body, KOIN 6 News.